Hi, it's Valerie Ward, and I am back. Invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Valerie Ward. That's VALERIEWARD. And the reason I'm back is that I need to establish more consistency in my life and a challenge to do something once again to completion. Eventually I'm going to get it, and I hope in the process I may help some of you also. So what I'm going to be talking about for the next few months is going to come from Valerie Says in her white wicker chair about 3 W's. That is wit, wisdom, and wellness tips to help us to live young and to die young as late as possible. I also think it's important that we're able to fully function well into retirement. It is very sad when people work so hard for that glorious day when they can retire, and everything by that time has fallen apart and not very enjoyable. This was brought home to me very significantly this last year as I visited a parade of homes and met and saw the owner was somebody I knew very well and had a beautiful home. I know that he'd saved up, and he was so excited about the plans he had for his retirement with his lovely wife. And a week later, he went to hand in his badge to his company, and following that, he had an appointment with his doctor, who gave him the diagnosis that he had a malignant brain tumor. And he has been fighting that for this past year. And we all pray for the best outcome for him. And we know that we are all going to die. That's a given. We just don't know when. So we should live the best we can as long as we can. And I personally believe that no one lives longer than they're supposed to, but a lot of people shorten their lives by the way they live. And we do have some control over that. I truly believe that. So, I would suggest that some of you may think that, well, it's really my genetic composition that makes me age faster, etc., etc. But other than your skin tone and maybe the color of your eyes, I think that the DNA is not your destiny. There's some significant research to prove otherwise, and I could show you a whole lot of it. But in order to do that, you're going to have to contact me. And you're free to message me at any time. And please give me your feedback. And if you have ideas, if you have some great wisdom, and everybody needs to laugh more and to have more positive thoughts. We just do. And be more aware. So, with all of this being said, we can say, well, there's an explosion of health coaches out there. I'm just amazed how many I get in Facebook every day that's a new coach. And I just think, with my experience, that most people really do not care about their health until they lose it. And then it's too late to get it back, usually. You compromise quite a bit when you lose your health. So this message is for those who are working towards retirement. And if you're young, I know feel infallible until you're not young anymore. And that happens sooner than most people would like. So just consider some of the things that I have to say on the subject of living young. It is a choice. Diet and exercise, of course, are part of it, but the exercise industry has really outdone themselves, and they've convinced just about everyone that I talk to who say to me, "Oh yeah, I'm really healthy. I'm really fit. I go to the gym every day. I work out 2 hours, da-da-da-da." The fact is, I challenge the fact that if you are fit, you are healthy. It's a combination of many things. And we all know that the diet, the SAD, the Standard American Diet, is a killer. Unfortunately, it just is. And if you go to super educated people on the subject, like nutritionists and dietitians and etc., just a few years ago, when I'd talked to them about things like antioxidants, their eyes would glaze over. They didn't really know what I was talking about. I think they're catching up a little bit now. But I even had a doctor once tell a group of senior women that if they ate at McDonald's twice a week, they'd get enough nutrition to be fine. That's a true story. So what I would like to suggest is that even though there are all these ideas out there, that you examine them carefully. Doctors will tell you that taking supplements is an expensive way to pee, and they may be right, because quite frankly, the most expensive supplements are the cheap ones, because they don't even break down in your body. Check it out. A lot of them are coated with shellac so that they have a longer shelf life. There's no way of validating what the ingredients are because there's no regulation on it. So there are tips that I can give you that may be helpful. So to end my rant on this very important subject, of which I am very passionate about, I would just like to leave you with this hometown thought. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and it will cost you a lot less in the long run. And if you are young, like I said, you can get old really fast, especially when you lose your health. So I invite you once again to check out my YouTube channel, and I want you to be well, think well, feel well, and have a great day.